All right, let's talk about why it's important to practice interviewing. And this is an interesting topic because I get a lot of, interview prep questions from various individuals, generally the night before, the day before they have an interview. And, it's kind of late in the game to be practicing interviewing and because this stuff's hard and you're not going to get it overnight. And this is something I learned specifically, pretty early on in my career. I found myself in a place where I was doing a lot of interviews. I got really good at it. I was able to, clearly and concisely convey my story. Curveball questions didn't cause me lots of trouble, and I was good at it. And then I stopped interviewing. And, some time went by and an unsolicited opportunity came up. I didn't apply for it. I wasn't looking. This really cool job came up and I went and interviewed for it. And I didn't do a good job. And I was rusty. And it kind of reminds me of riding a bike. Yeah, you can go back and you can ride a bike after years and years of not doing it, but you're not going to be very good at it. And in the interview world, in the interview space, you've got to be at the top of your game. There's, what is it? You only get a first chance at a first impression, right? So you have to be good. You always have to be at your A game and ready to go. And so the lesson I learned was always be on the lookout for opportunities to practice interviewing, whether it's actually applying for a job and going to an interview or finding opportunities in your daily life to, have a pseudo interview and just share, get the practice of sharing your story, being clear and concise. I've also found that this is really beneficial when meeting new people because it's the same pitch almost. Yeah, tell me about yourself. It's almost the same story as when you're interviewing, walking through your resume, talking about some of the stuff you do. So there's a lot of opportunity there to get more value out of it than just for when you interview. So at this point, kind of in this conversation, the natural question that I hear back from some people is, well, aren't we wasting people's time by interviewing for jobs, right, that we don't really need or that we don't have a genuine interest in? And my response is, if you're applying for jobs that you have absolutely no interest in, then yes, you're wasting their time and you're probably wasting yours. You should be looking for opportunities that are of interest to you, that you want to learn more about, right? And these are not a waste of time because, what if they offered you twice the salary? Is that a waste of time? And no, I don't think so. What if the job description wasn't actually, crystal clear or you misunderstood it and the job ended up truly being something that you really cared about? Right? What if the hiring manager said, hey, listen, this might not be the right opportunity for you, but we have another job we think you'd be a great fit for that we're going to open in 2 or 3 weeks. Right? Those are not wastes of time. Lastly, it's a great opportunity just to network. So, those are the benefits of practicing your interviewing skills. And so, like I said, this is something I learned early on, being prepared for those opportunities that you don't expect. And you've really got to be at your A game. And there's lots of other benefits to being, to being out there and practicing your interviewing skills. I hope that's helpful to you. Thank you very much and have a nice day.